Hello, hello. We are back with some more Final Fantasy XVI. I guess we could probably just get started. There, everyone's kind of in a row-ish. Yo, what's going on? And welcome back to some more Final Fantasy XVI. In the last one, we made our way to Oriflamme because of Cid's plan to destroy the Mother Crystals. I don't really know exactly how we're supposed to do that, but anyways, we are here in the mines on Cid's secret path, which has not been so secret, with Jill, Cid, and Torgal. And we're just kind of like part of the way through, so I don't know if we're getting close to the end of it or not. We did fight a mini-boss already. Well, I guess it was kind of like an official boss. I don't know. The guy didn't seem super important, but he did have like a boss health bar. Um, Anyways, let's continue on through these mines. And we'll see where we get to today.
I see they replaced that wooden door with something a little more sturdy.
Coral sword. Is that better? It is a little bit better. I would like the appearance of the old sword that we had, but we can't really change that right now, I don't think. I think we'd have to get back to the hideaway.
On the count of three?
What are we gonna do on the count of three? Surely that was gonna work.
What happened to two?
Ask one.
Once more.
Aye, seen as you're trying now.
Oh yes, we just
As if
kicked it
that was
3
gonna keep us
times.
out.
That's how you get through that. There's an item over here.
The mother crystal's just up ahead.
Is it?
What are you
Can't
talking
see a
about?
thing.
Well, unless someone's moved it.
First of all, that's kind of funny. Second of all, like, I have this giant fireball. Like, we can see pretty well for what it's worth. I'd like it if we kept the complaining to a minimum, please.
There's no one about.
That seems hard to believe.
would be big. But this...
There.
This area feels very Final Fantasy to me. Like, just, like, giant crystals with, like, this cool stone architecture. It's very Final Fantasy.
You'd think they'd have patched that up by now. Sorry state the Empire's in.
Wait. You don't mean...
Aye. My little game of hide-and-seek with Bahamut ended here. At tragic cost to this remarkable architecture. Don't blame me, he started it.
But how did he make it out alive?
I walked. You should try it.
Why did they just assume that Bahamut is stronger than Ramu? Like, they're both icons, right? There's wraiths around here?
Oh no.
Those are the guys that we saw inside the Phoenix Gate thing, right? Hello. Do you not? Okay, I need to use abilities. These guys are tanky. Uh-oh. Okay, we're good.
How could those creatures from Phoenix Gate be here in the mines?
There are two places.
Maybe there's
Somehow.
another gate here related to Bahamut. Honestly, the little, like, hold right trigger to push open heavy objects is kind of lame. Like, doesn't really need to be in the game, right? Serves very little purpose. I guess for that one cutscene where we kicked the gate, it was kind of funny, but we don't need it for, like, every door that's slightly heavy, right? Oh! Well, that didn't really work. There's more? Oh, another lich. I totally forgot that we saw a lich.
You know what to do, boy.
Oh, really? I meant to attack him. But instead I attacked the lich again. And just got hit by his attack immediately. Oh, really?
Not this time. Too slow. Not this time.
Okay, this does way less stagger damage than Gouge does. So maybe I should save that for, like, damage windows? I don't really know what the best use for Limit Break is. It seems to be maybe just use it for a heal.
Not this time.
Oh, I didn't dodge that? Oh, he's just dead. So yeah, I gotta remember that just dodging and then getting in an attack is pretty good for stagger damage as well. It's definitely better than just auto-attacking, so probably just want to prioritize dodging.
When I was in the Imperial Army, soldiers assigned to the Glass Gate would tell stories about something they called the Guardian.
Can't say I saw anything like that when I was last here. Then again, I can't say I made it this far.
Let's just be careful then.
This seems like a good area to fight a boss.
Where did that come from?
If I had to guess...
Poor beast. Another victim of the flood.
Well, if it's a
Okay,
fight he
a
wants.
dragon.
Ready,
Bring
Clive?
it on with another projectile, please, sir.
Wait.
That's not a projectile. Okay. That sucks. That didn't even look like an attack. Come on, man. Come on. Oh, we are pulling him. I couldn't see my characters. I didn't realize we were actually doing that. I am dying. We could not. That'd be great. That should be good. He didn't quite get broken. There we go. Guess we could probably use this for damage. It's gonna be a while before we need it anyways. I was gonna limit break, but I just used a potion, so I don't really want a limit break right now.
Where's he off to now?
We should prioritize just hitting these. Oh, that's just fire. That's not a projectile. Where'd he go? Hit me with a projectile. There we go. Because I should have super low cooldown on that ability. If I hit the thing. Whoa, that's a laser beam. Classic. Always explodes. Pull him. There we do. Gouge to do as much stagger damage as possible. Oh, that's not what I thought it would be. That's unlucky. But we still have pretty low cooldown on it, so not the worst thing that's ever happened. I'm just gonna limit break now, I think. I could always stop it, right? When he gets done being staggered. Just like cut it short right here. Dragon Dance. He's raising his attack and his speed. Uh-oh, laser beam. Oh, double laser beam. And he's on fire. And then pull him. So just use it for damage, I guess. Alright, what's he doing? Oh, this again. We're looking for a projectile.
Too slow.
Oh. Oh no, that's bad. I want to pull him. Thank you. Okay, tanking that maybe not my greatest strategy ever. Let's try to get some health back. I don't know if he's gonna die here or not. He might have a phase too. Okay, if you're on the last bar, I guess it wastes the rest of the bar that you're on. Oh, that's not good. That's really bad. So yeah, limit break. You don't want to cut it short while you're like halfway through a bar, because then you just lose that bar anyways. So you might as well just use it.
Are you all right?
Fine.
The inner sanctum lies just beyond. Chances are the palace guard knows we're here. We should move. Not that any sane commander would send his men into a place awash with this much ether. Clive. If this all works, and the blessing fades, things are likely to get worse for our kind before they get better. Being the last to wield ether will make our talents that much more sought after, by which I mean hunted. I just hope, in the end, they'll see that we didn't have any other choice, that it was the only way to get us to a better place.
And here I was thinking I was the uncertain
I
one.
don't think Sid is not going to make it out of this alive.
Luckily, 2 out of 3 of us have faith in you.
Then it all starts.
Wait, who are the two?
Time to earn that menacing title. Sid the Vicious, was it?
Is it Jill or is it Clive? I assume that Sid has faith in himself, or he's now saying that Sid's the only one who doesn't have faith in himself and everyone else has faith in him.
We're almost
I
there.
could use some potions.
Anyone having second thoughts?
Not me.
We're with you to the end, Sid.
Then what are we waiting for?
You're telling me that no one here is having any second thoughts? Like, we don't have to turn around because you have second thoughts, but you still have some second thoughts about this. That's a lot of materials. Okay, well, we got all potioned up. I did use one of my high potions that last fight, though. You think it's gonna be another boss fight? So is this the mother crystal, or is the whole thing the mother crystal?
It's beautiful.
The heart of Sambrek.
Oh, maybe the lore thing will tell us? No, it's just the heart of the mother crystal. Hold on. The brightly shining evolution of shards that sit at the center of each mother crystal. When a heart shatters, so too does the mountain around it. Oh, so we already know that? Okay, well, that would have made it a little bit more obvious what we had to do if I had known that. Since time immemorial, sanctuaries have been built around the hearts for the worship and protection of these irreplaceable treasures. But we know that if they get shattered, then the whole thing shatters. So someone has broken it before? Oh, no, hold on. I wanted to read that top thing by press B. So the people of Valisthea rely on the crystal mine from these mountains in their everyday lives and flock to the aether-rich lands around them in pursuit of their blessings. Sid posits that it is in fact the mother crystals and their ability to draw aether from the earth that is the reason for the Deadlands' advance. The few who learn the truth are hunted down by those in positions of power, those whose power rests on their control of this crucial resource. What do you mean learn the truth? We're just kind of like accepting that Sid like figured it out, like he's a genius. It just like it's kind of just like logical, right? He just came to a logical conclusion that anyone could come to after 10 seconds of thinking about it. Is he right? I have no idea, but his conclusion is logical. Genius. All right. Guess we're done here.
Well, that didn't work. I think we're gonna need a bigger
Well, if
sword.
supposedly someone has broken one
Mine's bigger.
before, he must have done some research
But I meant that
as to
bigger
how
as well.
to
The core's clearly made
how to
of
break this
stern
thing.
stuff. Tyler's going to have a fix when she hears about this. Stand back. It's about to get cramped in here.
He's gonna use his icon. We couldn't have had one of the other two people that isn't close to petrification use their icon here. We literally have 3 icons in the room. Although I guess Ifrit's probably not a good idea to use right now. Ah, just like that, game over. We did it.
Clive, look.
Uh-oh.
What is that? Sid!
Plot twist. The mother crystals were the only thing holding back the blight.
Ifrit, I need Ifrit. Come to me. I can't do this without you.
Wait, do we got any lore on this thing? Nope, just Ramu right now. Well, Ramu's down. Clive's got a headache, so I guess it's time for Shiva to do something.
Hold on.
Or not. This guy looks like he's related to the Wraiths and the Liches that we saw. Did he just take something, or... What was that? I didn't see it.
Where the hell am I?
Did he, like, take our consciousness, or did he take us? So either the Mother Crystals were holding back the Blight, or somehow they are related to the Blight, and the Blight was, like, inside the crystals all along, or something.
I've been here before.
Typhon? I don't know what Typhon is.
You again. Where are you? What do you want? Fuck. It's still alive.
Okay, yep, he's summoning Revenants, which look a lot like the race that we fought.
Get out of my head! I don't answer to you. I'm leaving. One way
Is that so? Clive is very confident, even though I doubt he has any clue what's happening right now. I forgot you could do like a magic charge with this, right? Yeah, like that. Spectre. What the heck are these?
by the flames.
Oh, it didn't hit the other ones.
Not this time.
Whoa, that's gonna explode.
What else?
Maybe it's time to do this, huh? Get out of there. Okay. I don't think I want to waste all that right now. I have a feeling we're gonna need that later. Oh, we already have it back. That went fast. Just keep running. Oh! Put me right in the middle of that. Alright. Laser beam. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. I actually got hit. Lame. Okay, we gotta get out of here, but we did kill everyone. Oh, okay. He was trying to pull it out. I thought he was like trying to push it in the whole time. Laser beam. It's been a while since we've done any of these cinematic fight things.
isn't yours.
You're acting like Ifrit's power is yours. What's up with this music?
But this is mine.
You're supposed to dodge the circles, by the way. I figured that out during the fight, Clive. It's lagging? There are too many particle effects currently.
I remember now.
Are we now in control? Okay. Who's this guy? Give us a name. Oh, never mind. Controls for Ifrit are as follows. Melee attack, range attack, evade, jump. Ability mastery is shared with Clive. Left bumper after executing a fireball burst, the iconic version of Clive's magic burst, to perform a devastating melee finish known as backdraft. I'm not gonna remember that. Wait, hold on. Let's see a picture of it. Okay, so it's that one at the end there. Use B to sprint over an extended distance. Hold to lengthen sprint duration and left stick while sprinting to change direction. All abilities available while embodying Ifrit can be confirmed on the abilities tab in the main menu. Using keyboard, I'm using a controller. Yeah, the control, I'm using a controller. I think it adapts to whatever you're using. I prefer controller for games like these. Typhon. Okay, so this is Typhon. Oh, it didn't do the... Oh, could I still do this? I can't. Can I Garuda? No, I cannot Garuda. Oh, he canceled my fireball. Lame. While holding B is an effective method to avoid Typhon's wide-scale attacks. Okay, fair enough. Dodge! No, you idiot. Hello. Ouch, dodge, or went right through that one. Okay, we did the combo thing. Okay, that was way too easy. Obviously, this is going somewhere else. What? I don't believe you. You're not dead.
It's done.
Ah, of course. Now we gotta fight 8 of them or something.
How many more could there be?
I don't know why he was so upset by that. Like, I don't know what's happening. Does he know what's happening? He's got lots of hands. His eyes are really creepy. Oh, there's no active lore. This is kind of fun. A lot more interesting than the first phase of the fight was. Oh, I was not ready for that. Alright, what are we doing now? Demon wall. Okay. This is kind of cool, but a little bit more difficult than I thought it would be. Oh, keep going! Oh, I should have just dodged. Why am I stupid? What is Firelight? Oh, a heal. Okay. I guess that was not a bad time to use that because it did help. Hello. That's not good. It didn't take damage from it, though. Oh, they track. Okay. They didn't do that the first phase, I don't think. Demon wall again? Okay. Oh, I always run into that attack. Ifrit is so much smaller than this guy, at least in the cutscenes. Oh, we got a mash. I forgot about that one. Uh-oh. Is he still holding that attack? Typhon the Transgressor is this guy's name right now. That's probably going to be a level up. Or is it really that close to a level up? Flames of Rebirth. Is that ultimate Phoenix ability that I still don't have? Pretty close to having enough points for it now. Reducing it by 12 seconds is like a 10% cooldown reduction. But it requires you to have that accessory on. I kind of like the accessory combo we got going right now. So we still have no idea what's happening. Who this person talking to us is. Why Ifrit exists at all.
Clive!
Well, enjoy your nap.
You're wounded.
This, it's only a scratch. All right, the hole.
We'll find you a healer.
Here. No, you won't.
Wait, is this guy in the thing? No.
I know who you are. And if you think I'm gonna let you have him... think again.
Sid.
One left. That'll do me.
Try not to talk.
Or smoke. That probably will help just as little as talking.
Clive. For so long, I thought I had all the answers. But then I met you. And I learned it wasn't a good death we should be fighting for, but a better life. It's all very well, a man reclaiming his fate. But if he can't choose how he meets it, what's the point? So, I made a choice. Don't do this. The rest is in your hands. The crystal's blessing is a prison, Clive. And if it's an outlaw the world needs to help it break free. Stop. Please. I can think of none better than you.
In ashen grip, let ember glow to kindle.
Hey, it's the hooded guy.
anew.
But what was his name again? It doesn't say his name anymore. I don't remember what his name is, like Mar or something.
I'm sorry, Clive. Had I arrived but a moment sooner.
So is this Joshua? Because Torgal seems to know him.
Do you remember me, boy? I saw you protect them. That was very brave. I know you're there, Ultima.
Margrace? Yeah, that's probably right.
You have learned our name.
It is Joshua.
What else have you learned, Phoenix?
My travels have revealed much about you and your ambitions. I know that it was you who tore me from my brother. And I know that it is his power that you seek. But know this. If you want him, you'll have to go through me.
Very well.
Breath of mine ancestors, fill these lungs that I may dispel the songs of suffering.
A disturbance.
We'll leave. My brother alone. This is getting us nowhere.
We agree. No more games, Phoenix. We have come to claim our vessel.
And I said no.
These flames are nothing. You will know what it is to burn.
Wait, does it
Yours
say
is a
all this
fleeting-
stuff? Oh, it does say Joshua now. Hold up. Some of this stuff might be important. Okay, Joshua Rosfield, Dominant of Phoenix. Joshua is thought to have died at the hands of the second Icon of Fire during the disaster at Phoenix Gate. However, he is very much alive, traveling the realm even now. His true identity hidden by a heavy cowl and an assumed name, that of Lord Margrace. Okay, but like, why and how? Like, if you think about it, at the time, Joshua was just a little kid. Why would he, like, pretend he's dead for so long and go into hiding? Like, he was kind of a naive kid. That doesn't seem like the strategy of someone who doesn't know what's happening. Some dominants have the ability to call upon a part of their icon's power to summon a ward, a nigh impervious barrier that no magic nor matter can cross. Now, the only thing I might say is the Phoenix might be special in the way that maybe the Phoenix can't die. Because, like, it's a Phoenix. That's the whole point of a Phoenix, is that it just comes back to life. So maybe he disappeared because he was coming back to life and he didn't have control about it. However, its maintenance requires a continuous channeling of aether through the summoner's flesh, taking a heavy toll upon them. The larger the barrier, the greater the burden.
Form. I'm not fool enough to think I can harm you. But to protect my brother, I don't have to.
Joshua.
These are not flames of destruction.
Have you forgotten already who I am? Just try and get to my brother now. Fiend.
We might have some other problem. This cutscene is not running well at all. Defy your fate. I wish we could see what was happening. Meanwhile, the hideaway. Well, that's not good.
Sid, help us! Where is he? You'll do!
So Gav must live, otherwise there's no point to show us his eye getting cut.
Gab, we've got to go!
Not without this! Sid is not among the dead. Shall I send a stone?
Well, Sid is among the dead, just not those dead.
That won't be necessary.
Hello, Mr. Titan.
Fuck me! Where the hell are you, Sid? Where the hell are you?
So, we still don't know who made the Titan so mad. Because obviously they were framing Sid by sending something to him to tell him that Benedicta's dead. Probably her head, because that was the size of the box that he got. But we know for a fact that Sid wouldn't have cut off Benedicta's head, so that means someone else must have sent it. Where the heck is this? Costnice?
The finest silks from the master weavers of Randalar. Come, come, feel its softness.
Chocobo
Make a nice
steaks,
gift to your
chocobo
wife.
sausage, all from greens-fed farm birds. None of the old courses you'll find elsewhere. Here, take a bite.
I've got peppers and
So we don't even
beans,
know how
beans and
they got
beans,
out?
goes in a pot. I've
Or what happened to Joshua?
got the lot.
Curatives, restoratives,
Look all you like, sir. It's all fresh. Picked this very morning.
restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices, palmatives, curatives, restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices. Might I interest you in a potion, milady? Perhaps a soothing salve to ease the aches of the road? I'm sorry. I wish you well, but may the mothers guide you. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives.
5 years later? What do you mean?
It's good to see you, Sid.
What have we learned?
Wait, he's Sid now? How so? Is he just calling? Like, everyone just calls him Sid now? Friend of Sid's and later Clive's, who kept an ever attentive vigil on the comings and goings of Dalmekia from his hometown. I guess Sid is just whoever is
The
in
bearers
charge.
are locked up in an old courthouse on the edge of town. And I hardly need tell you who is there to make sure they stay that way.
Kupka's private guard.
It's a trap. And not a very good one at that.
Another? What does he hope to gain from this?
I'll have the captives free before nightfall.
You do nothing of the sort. Our comrades didn't give their lives for you to get your throat slit in a god's forsaken slum.
So those in the courthouse should be left to suffer.
That's not what I said. I simply meant it doesn't have to be you who frees them. Damn it all. You're as stubborn as the old Cid was. Just don't say I didn't warn you. You're Cid now, and if anything happens to him, we're finished.
Well, it seems like a lot has happened.
Please, we don't know anything. You have to believe us. We'd help you if we could.
But you're helping us already.
Forgive him, my lord. He did not mean to offend.
Quiet, you!
No sign of Hugo.
I'll wager he thinks as highly of his minions' traps as we do.
Then this should be easy.
Don't hurt us. I beg of you.
Quiet means quiet, branded scum.
Where's she going?
It's going to be all right. I'm here to even the odds. Any objections?
It's him, the outlaw. Sid's here.
Come on.
Summon the others!
The bearers?
Safe.
Clive has claimed a portion of the icon Ramuh's essence. Attuning with Ramuh not only changes the elemental aspect of Clive's magic spells, but also allows access to several new iconic abilities, such as Thunderstorm, which rains 11 bolts down on all nearby enemies, knocking them back. Ability details are found on the Abilities tab. Yeah, well, unfortunately you threw me into the middle of a fight, so... Ramuh's iconic feat Blind Justice can be used to lock onto and launch a barrage of ball lightning at up to 6 targets. Lightning will temporarily remain affixed to the target and can be ignited to deal additional damage by pressing B. Lightning ignition can be initiated at any time regardless of recovery status. What do we got? That's not the ability I was trying to use. I assume this? Wait, oh, okay. And then just pop. What else do we got? Pile drive. Well, that's interesting. If you're at melee range, it like lifts them up first.
Outlaws in here! Bring me his head!
How many are there?
Titan sends his regards.
Oh, dang it. Let's see if we can't get... Oh, he launched it. I didn't see that he was charging something.
Enough of this! Let him play with the
What?
kitten.
We got a boss fight now too? I was just trying to get to the end of the episode here.
You'll pay for what you've done, Sid.
Those things are fast.
It will have to be faster.
Oh, does it lock all of them on? Oh! Oh, I should have maybe just used Limit Break, huh?
Nice try.
Discharge 50 Blind Justice Lightning Bolt. Already in the first battle, did that enough times to get an achievement?
Nice try.
Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I totally forgot to do the pull him to the ground thing. The War Panther. A lightning shard. That probably makes a new weapon.
To hell with this!
They'll tell Hugo.
Let them. There's been more than enough bloodshed for one day.
Murderer. All of our friends are dead because of you. Do you hear me? They used us as bait. Bait to lure you out of your stinking hole, all because you couldn't just let things be.
What are you even doing here? We never asked to be saved. Did you think we'd thank you? They'll never forgive us. We're all marked now.
For 5 years we fought to secure a better life for our kind. To see that we are treated as equals. Do you not want that?
What we want is to be left alone. Every time you show your faces, it is we who suffer.
It's all right. I'm sorry.
Well, he doesn't have the brand anymore. He must have done something to remove it.
Just leave us be. This is our home, and this is where we'll stay.
Cid told us this wouldn't be easy. They'll come round.
He does have a scar on his face, though.
If you say so.
Does it say anything about that? The Imperial bearer turned ally of Cid the Outlaw. In truth, however, he is something much more, not only the firstborn of the Archduke of Rosaria, but also the dominant of Ifrit, with the ability to absorb the powers of other icons. In the 5 years since the fall of Drake's Head and the death of his mentor, he and Jill have strived to continue Cid's legacy, light of Ramu forever in his heart. No, it doesn't say anything. See him forever tonight. Lost his life. Cid the Outlaw onto Clive. What about Jill? No, nothing much that we don't know.
We should go.
This is where the old hideaway used to be, but didn't Titan, like, destroy it? Seems to be the only place we could go. I think I'm gonna end the episode there, though, because we just keep getting caught in more and more stuff that we gotta do. So I'm gonna end this episode here. Lots of important story stuff happened today, and we now should have the powers of Ramu. Maybe at some point they'll give us a break so we can actually customize all that. But anyways, that's gonna do it for this one. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. That was a lot. I'm surprised they didn't, like, give us a second at any point to, like, edit Ramu's abilities or anything like that. They just threw us straight into the next fight. They very easily could have put us, like, right outside that fight, right? And been like, okay, if you take a step forward, you will enter the fight. Go ahead and customize your abilities now or whatever you want. But anyways, there was so much that happened. I need to think of, like, what is the most important thing that happened there? Because it's like, there's Typhon. There, we got control, like, it seemed like we had control of Ifrit. The Phoenix was there. I don't know where the Phoenix is now. Maybe dead. Not really sure because they didn't show us anything that happened there besides a whole bunch of rocks falling. Cid died. Clive is now Cid, quote unquote. So there's, like, a lot of important stuff. Alrighty, let me go fill up my water and stuff, and then we can do another one. It might be the last one for today. I kind of just feel like taking some time off after this one, so. But yeah. Alrighty, I'm back. Well, let's get started with the next one, shall we? Maybe we will... I mean, we're going back to the original hideout, but I don't know that it actually exists, so... Yo, what's going on? And welcome back to some more Final Fantasy XVI. In the last one, we had a lot of stuff happen. We were carrying out Cid's plan to destroy the Mother Crystal, and when we got there, Cid destroyed the Mother Crystal using Ramu, and then Typhon came and tried to take Clive for something. Cid stopped him, kind of, temporarily. And then Cid gave, as his dying breath, gave his power to Clive, so now Clive has 3 icons. And then Typhon like incapacitated Clive and Jill, but then Joshua came back and stopped Typhon, but we don't know what happened to Joshua. And now we're 5 years in the future, and Clive has now taken up the mantle of Cid the Outlaw. That's where we are. Kind of confusing. The part that bothers me the most is we don't know how Clive and Jill got out of there. And we don't know what happened to Joshua at all. Like, we don't know if Joshua's fine, if we took Joshua with us, or if Joshua got trapped there, or he died. Because he trapped Typhon, like, inside his own body or something. So we don't really know what happened there. I assume if we knew that Joshua was okay, we'd probably figure out pretty soon, though. But now it seems like we're returning to the hideout, which also got destroyed by Titan at the end in the last episode, so... I don't know if the hideaway even exists anymore, or why we're going back here, or what's up, but... Bennu Mare. Maybe.
That night 5 years ago, we destroyed what for many was a symbol of hope. For a reason they'll never know. We cannot blame them for thinking us the cause of their misery. Though it's to give them a better tomorrow, they see only that we've made their lives harder today. Yet the boil must be lanced if it is to heal.
I can't help but wonder if we've made the right choice.
When Cid said that he wanted to create a world where we were free. Free to choose our own path. I honestly don't think it mattered to him if that choice was right or wrong. Only that it was our own.
I miss him.
A world where we can live and die as equals. That's what he wanted. What we want. And
this mast is really in the way.
It's why we've all chosen to bear his legacy. And I'm not going to let anything stand in our way.
Rides over, lovebirds. Home, sweet home.
I mean, it didn't really look like on the map it was in the middle of a body of water. Is this still the same spot? Are we back? We'll have to wait just a second for the game to start back up. Everything just kind of crashed. Well, mostly the game crashed, and I guess OBS also crashed. Everything else is fine. So I have no idea where we're gonna be when the game loads back up. Because we were in the middle of a cutscene. Well, I guess a loading screen. The cutscene had just ended. I don't know what that was all about. Just gonna hope that the recording for that first part was fine. Okay, game is up again. We'll just have to start recording. I guess we're here. I don't know, maybe I'll start the recording like part of the way through this cutscene. That was unfortunate. Let's hope everything is fine now and it doesn't happen again. Although this is taking very long. I don't suppose there is a skip button, so maybe I'll resume the recording and then skip. But I don't know. I don't want to do that just in case there was something after this cutscene, like another cutscene. I don't know how that works.
For a reason they'll never know. We cannot blame them for thinking us the cause of their misery. Though it's to give them a better tomorrow, they see only that we've made their lives harder today. Yet the boil must be lanced if it is to heal.
I can't help but wonder if we've made the right choice.
When Sid said that he wanted to create a world where we were free to choose our own path, I honestly don't think it mattered to him if that choice was right or wrong. Only that it was our own.
I miss him.
A world where we can live and die as equals. That's what he wanted. What we want. And that's why I bear his name. It's why we've all chosen to bear his legacy. And I'm not going to let anything stand in our way.
Ride's over, lovebirds. Home sweet home.
So let's see where we can resume here. Maybe just after this loading screen. Uh-oh. The loading screen froze again. But no, okay, we recovered. OBS is still open. I don't know what's up with this area. Okay, we're back. We can finally get into this area now. Home sweet home. Minor setback.
Otto was asking after you. Let's go and see him.
Never a dull moment.
Okay, do we have a second to maybe look at our skills and stuff? Ramu channeled. So let's check out some stuff. What does this? Increases the number of lock-ons. Oh, so these just get mastered immediately. That's probably pretty good to increase the number of lock-ons, right? So we currently have pile drive. What does this do? Increase hits and ability radius. That's probably pretty good. Increases the number of lightning strikes. What's the one we don't have? Create a ball of lightning that upon being struck chains lightning to other nearby enemies. Increases the range of lightning when striking ball. I don't know if that's good or not. And then what is this? Does a lot of damage. Still kind of wanted this ability. We just don't have enough points. Like, it seems like now the most worthwhile thing would be probably upgrade this and then upgrade the 2 Ramu abilities we like. I don't know if this lightning rod ability is any good or not, though. Especially because the other ones actually seem pretty good, just straight off the bat. We still don't have any of these super expensive abilities. Well, let's take some time to think about it while we run around the hideaway. I did want to look at the map. Where exactly is this hideaway? Is it in the same spot? It says it's in the same spot. Maybe this is a body of water now? Maybe Titan literally made it into a crater? Also, what's going on here? There's like a crater here in the water. That's kind of weird. I don't know. Like, the water looks a little bit different than this area.
Welcome back, Sid.
Otto will want to know what happened in Cosmos. I expect he'll be in the mess.
Can't pet Torgal. We probably want to visit the forge and the shop
Sid!
Staying long this time?
We'll speak to Otto, figure out what we're supposed to be doing next, and then we'll work on our gear and abilities.
Ah, there you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sends his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Still can't work that one out? There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
Who is that? Also, the Mughals made it. Okay, I'm guessing that's like a quest board of some sort. Vivian? Who the heck's Vivian?
I'd trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here? Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dhalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing?
What was the name of that last one?
When the last...
This one? Doesn't say. I don't know what she just said.
Drop of blood is spilled.
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even? Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was adequate.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
Here for another of my lectures? Allow me to educate
By speaking with Vivian in the Hideaway's map room, Clive can view the state of the realm and learn more about the current goings-on in Valisthea, revisit any of the Nine Tails' past lessons, or take a deeper look at the relationships of those individuals in Clive's orbit. Okay, a comprehensive grid of important persons and their respective relationships. There are a lot just on that example page.
Study it well.
Here you can view a detailed overview of current and past events relevant to Clive's story that updates as you progress through the main scenario. Yeah, cycle through pivotal milestones in Clive's adventure. Okay, so that's where we're at right now. Okay, so this kind of like explains stuff, I guess.
I have the details.
Here you can view a detailed visit Final Fantasy XVI that updates as you progress through the main scenario. An all-new feature is now accessible by pressing the back button while viewing the grand cast in Vivian's map room. Inner Voice affords you a window into both Clive's heart and the hearts of those he has encountered on his journey. After opening the feature, select a character with back to hear their innermost thoughts on other members of the cast. The puppy. So what happened to Joshua? Wait, how? Oh, I have to progress in time? Here. Okay, so this is how we see all the lore stuff. Here's Benedicta. So how do we do the... Not really sure how we do that back button thing. Persons of interest, okay. Doesn't seem to work on anyone. Inner voices. Do I not have any inner voices? Is that why the button is grayed out? Oh, no, we do it like this. Oh. Wait. This is still not accomplishing what I... What? Oh, it's written under their profiles. Okay. I see, I see. He's out there somewhere. So Joshua's still alive. Does this come back to us? Yeah, everyone seems to think Joshua is still alive. Okay, Sid is deceased. All right. We can't see his feelings about anything. All right. That's interesting.
The state of the realm is ever changing, Clive.
Let's go bring that book back. He's got a big room now, huh?
Osman Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
On gods and men.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same, but alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head, but without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day. Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
Okay, now would probably be a good time to adjust our gear.
Not back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Otto stole us. All right, I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
Okay, shop, blacksmith, stone, and then what's this? Wall of memories? I don't know what that means. Let's check out what's new at the stone. I mean, it might just be new things, like new stages. Does it tell me every time I have a new stage? Wait, this is the only costume she has? Wait, why can't I change these? Oh. That was weird. But I did kind of like the look of this sword, the flame tongue. Although we're about to get a new sword, maybe I'll like the look of that one more. At least I assume we're about to be to make a new sword.
Blood on it? Is it business or pleasure? If you're gonna buy some, a bit
Okay, don't need any of this stuff. Don't need that. Don't need that. New stuff here. What do we got? The Wages of Warcraft. Increase ability points earned in normal encounters by 20%. That might actually be pretty good. XP and gold. Heat wave. Okay, so they do sell these if I missed them in the past. I was kind of wondering because some of them seemed missable on that one mission. And I was wondering if there would be a chance, or if they were just lost forever if I didn't get them at the time. Oh no, this is a different one though. No, I guess it's not that one. Because this one I bought from somewhere, didn't I? I'm pretty sure I bought this from a shop. What is this? Increases limit break generation amount by 6% when taking damage. When dealing damage. Automatically charges magic spells and maintains the charge until cast. What does that mean? Accessory effect will not trigger unless the ability Charge Magic is learned. What? I can't tell if this is just like OP or what that means. That has the potential to be super powerful, right? So the bad part about this is it seems to be in normal encounters only. So it probably doesn't include boss fights. And it doesn't include quests. And I feel like boss fights and quests are where you get most of your ability points. The only place this would really be useful is on like mini bosses. So maybe that's not actually worth it. But I'm intrigued by these. Because I feel like I have one slot. I don't really need the damage on Gouge. Because I really just use Gouge for the stagger. So I could probably replace it. I just can't tell like how good this is. What I think this means is that my spell is just charged. Like it takes the normal amount of time to charge, but without me pressing the button. And then it just, whenever I want to cast it, it casts the charge one if the charge one is ready. So that just seems like it would be really good because it just means it's always charged for when I need to cast it. Because I do have charged magic. So why don't we grab that?
You'll not find a better price than that.
Okay, well, I equipped it, but I didn't get to pick where I was equipping it to. Sell the sellables.
Finished, are you?
Yeah, I don't know what slot it just put that in. Where is it? I want this heat wave, probably. And then let's go to the blacksmith. Okay, so we can make the Levin Bolt out of the Lightning Shard and the Flame Tongue, which is an upgrade. Other than that, I don't think we could do anything else, so that seems like the play, I guess.
Should last you a good while. That it?
Alright, let's check which sword we think looks the coolest. Yeah, it still says there's new stuff, so... Okay, it must be in these menus. Oh my gosh, this really... Like, I didn't even mean to... I didn't really want to click on this one. There's 4 pages of info about this. Points, Okay, there's the score... While player level predetermined. Okay. Probably not looking to replay a lot of this stuff right now. Collect forgotten items, earn XP and AP, or retry missed achievements. Okay, so you can get missed items then. Because the spot that I thought I would have missed some items was, I think, here, Care Norvent. Anyways, weapon. So the 11 bolt, I mean, it's kind of cool. I feel like this one fits Clive a lot more. This one also fits him pretty well. But maybe we'll walk around with 11 bolt for now. And then I still wanted to figure out abilities. So I would love to get this ability and maybe replace it with Wicked Wheel on Garuda. Problem is, if I reset Wicked Wheel, how many points do I get back? 525 points back. Well, let's just try it and see if I can actually make all this happen. So we need to do this. And then I think I just... which one should I upgrade? I think Blind Justice, probably. Does Blind Justice seem pretty good in boss fights? Since you can just stack them all on one guy. And then we'll work on upgrading these other ones as well, but this one seems like the best B ability out of all of them. Because these two just increase range, which is good, but probably not mandatory. So, then maybe I'll do this on icon set 2. So I should be able... I guess I could change the order that the icons come in now. I still want Gouge here. And then put Ignition here. And then Heatwave here. I assume I can't... Oh, I can put Ignition. So my question would be, if this is the case, do these two Ignitions share the same cooldown or not? Because then, like, there might be just, like, 2 abilities that are just the best abilities in the game, and you would just put them on all the icons, right? But it does seem like you can only have 3 icons, so even if we unlock more icons, we could probably only have 3 at a time. And it looks like 9 is now the max for that. But anyways, yeah, I am curious if those share the cooldown now. Maybe we'll try and figure out at some point. And then which one was which? I think this was on X. I suppose we could check by going like this, right? Yeah. Okay. And then what do we have ability point wise? Pretty much nothing, so we'll have to wait. I do still want this limit break upgrade, probably. And I kind of want to get this Flames of Rebirth, but can't do it now.
Have you been to the toll? I hear a new ship.
Oh, hey, Jill's here.
Otto was here earlier with a letter from Gav. He left it on your desk.
Okay, what is this? We just have the crystal with the 2 daggers stuck in it. The Oath. Okay, that's the only treasure we have. Maybe I should save it. Just now I'm nervous because everything crashed. Letters and other important missives addressed to Clive are delivered to here. Okay, so just check this regularly. The Republican army marches on the Empire at Twinside, and the men of the Rock have been summoned to the front. Something big is brewing, I reckon. I'll see you're done to wear... What? Don't know what that means, but okay.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kupka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance, the one we've been waiting for.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima. If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does. To a world without mother crystals. To Sid.
Meanwhile, hey, it's Joshua. Who's this lady? Can we finally figure out who this lady is? Attendant to Joshua. Companion and protector of Joshua Rosfield, dominant of the Phoenix. As loyal as she is dangerous, her blade is ever at the ready for any who might mean her master ill, and her tonics ever at hand to heal the sickly prince's hurts. Oh yeah, Joshua was kinda sickly. Joshua addresses her by the name Jota or Yota, but it is unclear whether this is her true name or another pseudonym.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the Blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
Another question, how did Joshua figure out who Ultima was? Like, he seemed to know, like, Sid also seemed to know who that guy was. How did these people even figure out who he was? Because that means he must have done something before, right?
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to... intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well. What would make Martha leave the rest?
If something has happened to Martha, we need to speak with Otto.
But yeah, like, the fact that people can even figure out who Ultima is means that he must have revealed himself at some point in the past. But I don't know, maybe he had another person that he was going to use as a vessel, kind of like Clive. What is this room? Just like a balcony? Got a chest. Okay, well, it seems like we're probably not getting a whole lot done this episode. But there's a lot of story. Let's see where they want to send us, at least. Seems like we're probably going to Martha's Rest or around that area.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Course it bloody was. Ever since Eastport, the Empire's been tightening its grip round the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
There's a quest. Let's go grab this quest. The name of that quest. Ah, jeez. How do we get there? We gotta go down this elevator?
finish with that lot.
Welcome back, Sid.
Damn blighted bilge.
Is everything all right?
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
The lake water doesn't agree with it, then?
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry will keep eating away at the timber like young Ted
Everyone's
does
obsessed
our
with this guy
lemon
eating
tarts.
lemon tarts.
Suppose a coat of pitch might stave off the rot for a moon or so. Assuming we had any pitch, which we don't. Not any bloody more. Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
Well, there's the name of the quest if you missed it earlier.
Of course, Obolus. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way. To make pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands. Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere, which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative. And it just so happens I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to trap birds and beetles and whatnot. Might be enough to tide me over.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest. That's for certain.
I don't know what that resource that we're getting from this is. Maybe like reputation or something? Guess we'll figure out after we do that quest. So let's take a look at the map, but I think that's probably going to be it for this episode. Mostly just a lot of lore and introducing what just happened in this time skip. Seems like we gotta go here. And then here to Martha's Rest to do the main quest, so... yeah, we'll probably be on our way to do those other quests in the next one. We got our gear sorted, our ability sorted. So we might as well just call it here. Yeah, unfortunate crash in the middle of the episode, but I should just hopefully be able to stitch it together into one episode. Anyways, yeah, that's gonna do it for this one. Hopefully you enjoyed. We got to find our new hideaway, which seems to be in the same spot, although I don't know where all this water came from. But anyways, that's gonna do it for today. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. And I think that's probably gonna do it for the stream today too. It's kind of annoying. I gotta figure out which of these. I think hopefully the whole files are there. We'll see if I lost anything. But yeah. Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully you're enjoying Final Fantasy XVI. It's definitely pretty fun, but I think it's not very popular. Honestly, Nimrod's was probably much more popular. But we'll probably keep up with Final Fantasy XVI. I don't know, sometimes these story-based games don't do that well. Whereas some of the more, like, fun challenge-based games, like Nimrod's and Hades and stuff, probably do better, so... I don't know if I'm gonna want to do Monster Hunter Wilds right away. We'll see, I guess. Depends on what's coming out and how long it takes to beat this game. But anyways, hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully I'll see you around. And that's gonna do it for the stream today. Take care. Merry Christmas. And next time, it will be the next year. So have a good end of the year. See ya. Yeah, all the Final Fantasies are pretty much they're standalone stories, kind of similar-ish worlds, so you probably are getting most of it. I mean, as you can tell, I'm pretty confused by the story, so my prior knowledge isn't helping understand most of what's going on here. But yeah, they're fun story-based games. A little bit easier to offset the Elden Ring difficulties and stuff like that. Hopefully your Elden Ring is going well. Good luck with the final boss if you get there soon. I don't know, maybe you already beat him and then went back to go do quests, but and you heard about at the Game Awards they announced there's a new Elden Ring this year, right? But I'm not really sure of the structure of that game. Because, like, something that I heard was that it's a roguelike, it's a co-op game. So I don't know if it's going to be structured like a normal Souls-like game is. But we'll see. Maybe there's just a roguelike game mode, and maybe you could just play the normal game. Like, it's more seamless co-op, whereas in the past, like, co-oping is more annoying, and whenever you accomplish a goal, the people get sent home, so it's kind of annoying to summon them again and find them again and stuff like that. So maybe they just removed some of those barriers. But I guess we'll see. I don't know what time it's supposed to come out in the year, but yeah, I guess that's gonna do it. I'll see you around. Hopefully you're enjoying the Final Fantasy, even if it's not something that you've experienced before. But take care. Bye for now.